ISIS beheaded an antiquities scholar and archaeologist in Syria. They did it in the ancient and historical city of Palmyra, or Palmyra, forgive me, I still don't know how to pronounce it. Now, that place is known for its historical ruins, and they hung this guy's body on a column in the main square. Huffington Post reports on this. The researcher Khalid Asaid had been detained and interrogated for over a month by the ultra-radical Sunni Muslim militants. He was known for several scholarly works published in international archaeological journals on Palmyra. He also worked over the past few decades with U.S., French, German, and Swiss archaeological missions on excavations and research in Palmyra's famed 2,000-year-old ruins, a UNESCO World Heritage Site, including Roman tombs. Before the city's capture by the Islamic State, Syrian officials said they moved hundreds of ancient statues to safe locations out of the concern they would be destroyed by the militants. Seems to be a good concern. In June, the Islamic State did blow up 2 ancient shrines in Palmyra that were not part of its Roman-era structures, but which the militants regarded as pagan and sacrilegious. Okay, so you know why they did this, right? They're quite literally anti-knowledge. They're anti-education. I find it hilarious when there's a group of people that are willing to stand up and put their hands in the air and say, yes, I am a dumbass. I am a fuckhead. I don't give a shit about facts. I don't give a shit about evidence. I don't care about truth. What's so funny is that a lot of these people will say, oh, yes, Islam is the truth, and specifically our interpretation of Islam is the truth. But then, on the other hand, they'll do stuff like this, and they'll admit, like, no, I actually don't care about truth. All this guy's doing is uncovering facts about ancient history, and he's involved directly with the artifacts. He's an archaeologist. They're so offended by that they're like, off with his head. But why would you be offended by that? Now, they also go on to admit in a different article on this that he wouldn't give up the location of other artifacts or other excavation points or something like that. So that's why they killed him. Now, we don't know for sure, but that might have something to do with it. And also, there's this weird cognitive dissonance or disagreement within the people who are part of ISIS on this. They did a video recently where they were destroying ancient artifacts, and they were like, yay, we hate facts! But then also, there are allegations that seem credible that while they destroy some of the artifacts, what else do? They take other ones and they sell it on the black market, and they're like, give me money, 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 money. We need to expand the caliphate. We're allowed to do this to expand the caliphate. Money, 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 money. So not only are they making money through oil fields that they've taken over, they're allegedly also making money off of these ancient artifacts that, on the one hand, they like because they're making money off them, but on the other hand, they're like, history needs to conform exactly to what our beliefs are, so destroy it all. And let's be clear, this is exactly what the Nazis did. And this isn't, hey, you're invoking Godwin's law. I think that's what it's called, the fake internet rule, where like anytime you bring up Nazis, you're automatically wrong. No, but that's true. That's what the Nazis did. That's what the communists did. All authoritarian regimes do this. And the reason why they do it is because they're so insecure in their own beliefs and their own ideology that they have to destroy all the actual history, and they have to try to make the history conform to what their beliefs are. So they try to shape the past and mold the past to be exactly like them, and to be the version of the truth that they create, or in other words, just not the truth. They want to pretend like all along, oh yes, all along ISIS was in control, all along fundamentalist Islam was number one. No need to look at any contributions to history or society from any other belief systems or religions or ideologies. You don't need to look at socialism. You don't need to look at Christianity. You don't need to look at the Roman Empire, quite literally in this case. Don't worry about any of that. They're pagan, they're heathens, they're infidels, they're wrong by definition. So destroy all that and, oh my God, heap all the praise on me and tell me I'm great and tell me my ideology was responsible for all the good in the world. See, that's the thing. At their core, they're little bitches. No, that's what it is. See, adults can do what? Adults can, I can look at history and I can say, okay, I don't agree with those people, but they added to civilization through A, B, and C. I can do that because I'm not a stupid person. I have balance. I can evaluate evidence on its own merit, and I can take a nuanced view of the world. These guys can't do that. They're incapable of doing that. It's either I have to be 100% right about everything and nobody else could be good about anything, so kill everybody who disagrees with us, get rid of history, and pretend like history all along was only, for us, the right people, the brilliant people, the ideologically pure people. Again, exactly what the Nazis did. Did you know, I think it was Goebbels, who, one of Hitler's right-hand men, who was actually in the process of creating a Nazi religion. Like, that was the whole idea behind it. Hitler would be like the deity, and then you'd have like the saints, including Goebbels himself and Himmler and the other fucking idiots. And then, as time went by, his idea was we gotta like phase out Christianity. Over 90% of Nazi Germany was Christian, by the way. But the idea from Goebbels was over time you like phase out Christianity and you make this new religion with Hitler as the god based on what's called German mysticism, which is the idea that there was a time in the past when the Germanic people were the best in the world, blonde-haired, blue eyes, chiseled, tall, and the Jews were the evil ones, and anybody who's not purely of Aryan blood, which is made up, then they're bad and they're wrong, and society was perfect back then, and they were trying to create that society again today and set up a new religion with Hitler and the Nazis as, the core of it. So, and again, the parallel is perfect to ISIS. We need to set up the new caliphate, and, our religion is right, and our belief system is right, so destroy history that says anything to the opposite, because we're insecure little pricks, and we can't balance history, and we're not nuanced. So there you have it, man. I don't hesitate for a fucking split second to call these guys barbarians, to call these guys savages, because that is what they are. That's exactly what they are. They are fundamentalist, religious pricks with their heads up their ass, and they behead good people doing hard work in archaeology to try to further our understanding of history. When you have to go after the people that are intelligent and are seeking only for knowledge, by definition, you are wrong, and in this case, quite literally evil.